Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Pamela Higgins. I am Pamela Higgins and my channel is Royal Contessa's Knit and Crochet. And I'm here to build my brand by making various knit and crochet items, mostly for women, wearables. I do some home decor. Please excuse my pup. He's barking because he thinks there's another voice in the room. Anyway, I do apparel for women. I may do some things occasionally for men and for kids from time to time. If I do, it would probably be for someone specifically, for a family member, friend, or whatever. But anyway, I will show them off here on this channel. Also, before I forget, I have notes today because I always forget to say like, subscribe, comment, and please share with your friends and your family if this channel is something that you would like to share and you like what I do here. Um, let's see. So today we're going to talk about, it's a continuation from my last video where I will talk about and show you my finally finished sofa throw. And this is the closed granny square one that I've been talking about for a long time, showing you the yarn and showing you the yarn, and hadn't gotten started on it, didn't know which way I was going to go with it. Finally decided on the way to go. Finally finished. So here we go. This is how it turned out. Hopefully you can see a good bit of it. I added the fringe, as you can see here on the end, and it's real soft, guys. It's soft and it's yummy and it's warm, and the weather here in Louisiana has gotten cool. We've got fall here, and believe me, we welcomed it because it was hot. Okay, really hot. So we are glad for the cool weather, and I finished this just in time so I can snuggle up under it. It's gonna go in my living room. I'll show you that when I get things more together in there. Right now, the color scheme is not this, okay? So I have some things to do, some touching up and stuff, but I'll show you how I styled it. I did some temporary styling. You can find that on my community page in YouTube. You go to my YouTube channel and hit visit community, then you'll see it there. If you'd like to comment or anything, I would really appreciate it if it's something that you really like. And if you are already a crocheter, knitter, or whatever, but this is crochet. So if you are already a crocheter, this was done in a closed granny stitch. It's just one big square, okay? One big granny square, and I just added the fringe on there, and this is a variegated self-striping yarn. So that's what took me a while because the colors weren't really meshing together like I wanted to in the first pattern that I tried, which was a chevron stitch, which is a zigzag. Okay, and I think I explained before, it's like mountains and valleys, but the colors just weren't really meshing right the way I liked it, but you can see it a lot better with this stitch with the closed granny square and in the double crochet stitch. So I finished. I'm glad. I'm proud. It came out excellent. Very, very nice. If you would like a pattern, if you feel like you would need a pattern, you can let me know and I'll write a pattern up for you, okay? And get it out. So, but it's very easy. I mean, it's pretty straightforward if you know how to do a double crochet. And if you want to um, do it in the closed granny stitch, you can certainly do that. In my last video, I linked the um, video that I watched to learn how to do it because this is the first project that I did with the closed granny stitch, and it came out great, and it's very, very simple, like I said, and straightforward. So next, I would like to talk about my Christmas inventory and the things, show you a bit of the things that I'm working on. I mentioned before that I was considering doing a market, a Christmas market, in my town. I live in Franklinton, Louisiana, which is about 60 miles north of New Orleans. I'm a native of New Orleans, born and raised. Most of my father's family lives there, and my mother's family lives here on what's called the North Shore. The New Orleans is the South Shore, and over here, Franklinton, we have Mandeville. That's where you hit as soon as you get off the bridge. Over Lake Pontchartrain, you'll hit Mandeville, Covington. And if you keep going north, you're going to run into Folsom and then Franklinton. But I'm mostly closer to Folsom. So if you get to Folsom, then you're close to where I am. But anyway, with that said, I am considering doing a um, Christmas market in my town, and I'd just like to show you a couple of things that I'm working on. I'm also going to put them in my Etsy shop. They may sell either way, but this is what I'm working on. You can let me know what you think. I have these hand warmers. They're not sewn together. I just have the two pieces that I have to sew together. And they fit over your hands. Your fingers and your thumbs will be out, but most of your hand will be covered. So that's why it's called a hand warmer. Okay. And since it's in this pretty green, kind of foam green color. Okay, I think you can see it good there. And it's trimmed with this white, it's cotton, all cotton. And it's trimmed with this white kind of sparkly yarn. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. The sparkles in it, it's kind of iridescent. It's like a green and purplish iridescent type yarn, but very appropriate for the holiday. Okay, that's one color. Then I have this burgundy that is trimmed with a brown mohair, but this is a burgundy cotton. Okay, and it's trimmed, like I said, with a tan, not really brown, but it's a tan mohair, kind of fuzzy type yarn. Okay, there's that pair. I'm considering monogramming or offering it to be monogrammed, something like that, just to personalize it, or maybe put something Christmassy on it, something like that. And then here's the third color I have, which is the beautiful pumpkin color. I just love this. I've had this pumpkin yarn for, I'd have to say, several years. It's a Red Heart Super Saver. And it wasn't like the big 1 pound thing, but this yarn has lasted me for years. I mean, and I've made a couple of other projects with it. I actually made a sofa throw for my brother and sister-in-law for their 10-year anniversary. And that was years ago because this year they make their 20th year anniversary. So that was like 10 years ago. But I had lots of it left over. I made some kitchen baskets with it also. There may have been a couple of other things that I made. I forgot. But this yarn has lasted me really long, a really, really long time. But yeah, so this is going to be another hand warmer. And I trimmed it with that same mohair, that tan mohair yarn, fuzzy yarn. So I just think that this color is so pretty and fall appropriate and Christmas appropriate and winter appropriate. Okay, so those are the hand warmers. Then I have these Christmas baskets, kitchen baskets, that I decorated just for the season, very festive. And what you get in the basket is a washcloth, just some kitchen essentials. You get a washcloth, you get 4 coasters that are tied up nice, Christmassy. You get a ceramic Christmas themed coaster. You can see there with the truck, and it says, see if I can show you. It says memories along the way. Okay. Make memories along the way. Okay, sorry. All right. And you also get a pot holder that matches. Okay. So I thought that would be a great, cute Christmas basket or Christmas gift for the cook in your family, or for someone who just likes nice kitchen decor to lay around for the holidays or for the season. And that's one of them. And I put this little bow on there, string bow, and put a little ribbon around the basket just to decorate it, make it a little festive for the season. And then I have another one here, same elements but different color. The other one was red and white. This is sort of a pink, kind of a medium pink color, and a fuchsia. And you can see the sparkles in this one. Oh, good. And these are the coasters. And then, of course, I have that's the washcloth. And I have that's the ceramic coaster. And I have the pot holder. Okay. Has the fuchsia, sparkly fuchsia trim on it. Okay. And this is another one. And this is the basket. It has a jute bow on it. And a little more festive, shiny ribbon and decorative elements on the basket. And then I have another one. I'm going to have 6 in total, but I'm still working on some others. Now, this one I'm still working on, but these are the coasters. The coasters for this one, and it's in that foam green. It's in a green velvet and white velvet. Okay, I think you can see it better. Actually, back here. Oh, my lighting is kind of crazy. But anyway, it's the green and white velvet type yarn, but that's the coasters. And I'm working on this is going to be the pot holder. Okay, so as you can see, I'm still working on that. And then I have the other elements that I'm going to add to that one, but this is the other basket. Cute, pretty, very Christmassy, Christmas colors. Okay, so I'm going to try this at market. If I end up going to market, we'll see. We'll see. Things get kind of crazy and busy during the holidays, and I still have Christmas gifts to do and other projects that I have and stuff that I want to do around the house. Whether I'll get it all done or not, I don't know, between Christmas events and family and things like that happening. Food and cooking, and Thanksgiving is coming up. Who knows? We'll see. I'm going to try my best to get enough of them made. Well, I said I had 6. I may do extra, we'll see. But that's what I'm going to start with. I have the hand warmers. There was something else that I was going to do for the market. I can't think of it right now, but I'll get back with you on that one. I forgot what it was. Sometimes these ideas come and then they go and I forget to write them down, but it's going to come back to me, I'm sure. Okay, so those are the things that I have coming up for Christmas so far. Next thing, I just like to say a few things about me. I don't think I've done a video talking much about myself. I've kind of kept it, just basically with the things that I make and what I'm doing, around the home projects and other things that I do for friends and family and for my Etsy shop. But a little bit about me. I'm a native of New Orleans. I mentioned that earlier. Born and raised. I live here in Franklinton, Louisiana. Now, the address is Franklinton, but like I said, I'm closer to Folsom. Also, I'm widowed. I've been widowed since 2015. And I live in my family home. My dad passed away in 2004 and my mom in 2022 at 97 years old. We had her for a long time. And she's really missed, but she left us a lot of love and a lot of laughter. And that's what we remember her for. But anyway, I'm in the family home and I'm sort of changing the style. I like to change things anyway. I mean, in my own home in New Orleans, I've been here since Katrina. That kind of blew me over. It was my dad's dying wish that I move over here because my siblings were over here. I was the only one still living in New Orleans. And well, after he passed away, he got his wish. So here I am. And so like I said, I'm trying to change the style and the aesthetic. And I like changing furniture around. I like uh, changing things for the seasons, for the spring, for the winter season. And that's the house that I grew up in New Orleans. My mom changed everything for the seasons, like the bedding, the curtains, uh, everything around the house, stuff in the kitchen, flowers. She's a big lover of flowers, so there's flowers all around here too. I'm doing a little upgrading in flowers, and I'm incorporating some real plants too also, and I think that's good for the air. It's good for the environment in the home. So I'm trying to collect some low maintenance right now. I have some ivies that I'm growing and putting around. I have some really nice ones on the outside, but I'm bringing some of that inside in the kitchen and in different places around the home. But yeah, that's where I am. Also, I have a daughter who lives in California near the San Francisco Bay Area. She's a music teacher and singer and performer. She sings opera and she performs in some of the local plays and things. She's also traveled abroad to perform also. So I'm really, really proud of her. She's doing very, very well and thriving there. But I miss her so much because she's so far away. I don't always get to visit, but she is making plans to come home for Christmas. So I'm really, really excited about that. Um, let's see. Also, um, yeah, that's basically it. So, just trying to change the style and hopefully I'll, get to show you some of the befores and the afters and what I've done. Um, I'm trying to also incorporate some DIY things in on this channel also, but just hoping that you enjoy what I do. So, what I will be working on as far as Christmas gifts, and basically some things that I'll also put in my Etsy shop in my store. There's going to be hats, there's going to be sweaters, and there's going to be scarves. Like I said, I'm hoping I have lofty thoughts and ideas about things that I want to do and I want to get done mm, between now and Christmas. Some things may, of course, run into January, but there's things that I would really like to get done between now and Christmas. So I'm going to do my best to do so. So, with all of that said, again, please like, subscribe, comment, share. I really, really need your feedback as far as how I'm doing on the channel. Um, I don't have all the bells and whistles in place, but I just come to you genuinely and sincerely, and just to show you what I'm doing, and hopefully to inspire you to pick up doing something. Um, I have a cousin out there, Deidra. I'm giving you a shout out, girl, because I know she had been interested in crocheting and knitting, and I hope she's tuning in to the channel. And I hope I'm inspiring her to tackle something. Please, girl, let me know. If it's something that you want to do. If you have any questions. Your cousin is here. Cuz is here. Okay, so let me know. So other than that, guys, I thank you for showing up and for viewing my channel. I hope it's worth your while. My videos aren't very long, and I don't want them all long and drawn out. I don't want to bore you with a lot of talking and talking, and I'm not a really big talker anyway, so I try to stick to the basics mostly. But anyway, I'm glad you all tuned in and love you guys. Hopefully, you will have a blessed and safe holiday season. And until the next time, see you later. Bye.